On this episode of Currie Garage, we brought in my buddy Tony and his killer slammed Ram. You probably follow him on Instagram under Slam64S. He's built a lot of cool trucks that just sit on the ground. He's kind of got his own personal style, and I'm anxious to show you what he brought today. Let's go check it out. Tony.
What's up, dude?
What up, Doc? Hey, man. Thanks for coming today, man. I really appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
What'd you bring today, man?
Brought you a 64 Dodge D100.
What's cool about Dodge is you don't see a lot of them, huh?
No, this is a pretty unique truck.
Yeah? What makes it unique? I mean, obviously we're looking at it, but tell me a little bit more about it.
To me, the most unique feature on it is honestly the patina. We didn't do nothing with the paint besides Scotch Brite it up a little bit and throw a nice satin clear on it. That's the part that's irreplaceable.
Well, where'd the truck come out of?
It came out of Arizona.
Arizona, okay. Yeah. So it just had that nice sun crisp on it already?
Yeah, it had a nice crisp on it. My buddy Nate found it for me, the guy that owns Porterbuilt that did all the suspension.
Yeah.
I hit him up and said, hey, find me a Dodge, because I got a Chevy, I got a Ford, and I want a 64 Dodge. I want all three.
Yeah.
And not even a month later, he's like, hey, I found your truck. And he sent me a picture of it, and it was honestly the ugliest truck I ever seen. And now it's like...
Well, that's what makes it unique, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not, I mean, the whole front end is totally different
totally
than every,
different,
Ford and Chevy, right?
Yeah.
So you know it's something different when it's rolling down the road.
Yeah, something totally different. And I think that's what people have a nice take to it, because they don't see them a lot. And being the way this one's done, I think it grabs your eye.
It's obviously on the ground. I mean, how did you get it this low?
Like I said, Nate found me the truck. He's owns a company called Porterbuilt Fabrication. He does all my frames and stuff. With him, we have a cool relationship / friendship. I had him build me a full frame for it, body drop, full frame on it.
So it's a full chassis,
it's a
right?
full chassis.
So full chassis, and you drop the cab back on it, and you kind of set it all up inside the body to make sure it sits all the way down.
Yeah, he does. He takes care of all that. I just say, dude, here's the truck.
Yeah, and then it's all airlift. It's all on bags.
It's all airlift. It's all on bags. I got a Flow 5-gallon tank from Flow Air Ride.
Oh, right on.
2 compressors mounted behind it.
Yeah.
Got the Airlift 3H, which is mounted right here under the cab here. It's all nice and plumbed.
Okay.
And there, and it just makes it for ease. Just your presets just to get where you.
You know what I love about this truck is, at first glance, it's kind of just subdued. You know, you're like, oh, it's cool. It's a patina truck. It's lowered. But then you start looking at the details, like you said, the plumbing, the airlines, how everything's powder coated on the underside of it. There's a lot of detail that went in it. Dude, wow. What's the motor?
6.4 Hemi, 392.
392. What would this come out of?
Came out of, I think, of a 16 or 17, like a dropout Challenger, SRT Challenger.
SRT Challenger,
yeah.
Right on. So, I mean, you're making what kind of horsepower, you think?
I think stock is like 480, but we did a custom long tube headers, intake, so light tune, probably making right around a little over 500.
Right on.
Probably adds a few.
That's a little bit more than a cruiser, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
No, it definitely gets it when you get on it. Had a Paul at Old Anvil Speed Shop do custom one-off headers for it.
Okay.
You know, got vibrant mufflers, 3-inch stainless mandrel all the way out to the back.
Yeah.
Did the intake tube. Matson's radiator.
Okay.
Other than that, it's, you know, got the transmission in it is out of a 2010 Dodge Ram. It's a 545 RFE. Just had it completely gone through and ATS out of Colorado.
Okay.
Got us hooked up with a pretty nice unit.
Right on. The purple trans.
The purple trans, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those, man. Right on, dude. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, man, I love that your stuff is so like neat and pristine and super clean. Like this is just simple, you know what I mean? But that's the details. It works, and it works super well.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent job, man.
Thanks, man. So like you said, nobody knows what's under it until you open it.
Until you pop and you're like, oh wow.
They're like,
I was not expecting that.
It's not an LS.
Well,
it's all good.
And you're pretty hands-on too, aren't you?
Yeah. Like I said, people ask me if I build it. I'm like, I'm pretty much the general contractor. You know, I'll do the framing and the design and everything else. But you know, like anybody else, I got a frame guy, a plumbing guy, and a paint guy. Everything else is wiring, assembly, all that other final stuff.
And that's what you do. I noticed that a lot of your builds, including this one, have you know, wheel brands and some choices that you wouldn't normally see. You know, everybody's got like an American Racing forge line, but you kind of do something a little bit different. What wheels are these?
These are Avant-Garde wheels. They're a company out of Santa Fe Springs. I use their wheels for a lot of the builds. I like their quality, and I'm pretty good friends with one of the guys there.
Right on.
He's all right.
Yeah, and it's a total unique look, man.
Yeah.
What size are they?
This is a 22.9 in the front and a 22.12 in the rear.
Wow. That's awesome. You're tucking that much rim.
Yeah. No, it's definitely laying on there. Willwood always takes care of us with the calipers as well. You know, they work with us as well.
Yeah, they got all that horsepower. You gotta slow it down.
Yeah, you gotta slow it down.
Yeah. whose seat is this?
It's a Snowden seat. I believe they're out of Texas. Yeah,
Okay.
It's like, you know, custom seats for a lot of
Yeah.
old school pickup trucks.
Right, right. And it's got that baseball mitt kind
Yeah.
of feel to it, right? Is that
Yeah.
kind of what you were going for?
Yeah, it's a split seat, and what I did, I have a Sabalos Customs out of Phoenix. He does all my upholstery. He did the full-on kind of feel I want. I wanted that old, worn leather baseball mitt kind of feel
Yeah.
to kind of match, play on the truck.
Yeah, yeah. And you did the door panels to match?
Yeah,
too?
did some custom door panels. The headliners done the same way. Full sound system
Oh, cool.
behind the cab. Spark Industries did the steering wheel, and I had him do a wrap on that as well.
Yeah.
So he did all the interior, classic instruments, gauges, and Restomod air keeps it nice and cool in the summer. And
Oh, nice. So you got AC, you've got heat,
yeah.
you've got comfortable seats, you
Yeah.
got nice gauges that tell you everything. Again, it's like all the creature comforts in a truck that you just didn't expect it to be in.
yeah,
You know?
plus some of the rattles, but you know, you're good.
Right, right. Well, you got to have some of that, right?
Yeah, you gotta have a little
That kind
bit
of
of
comes
that.
with the patina look,
It,
right?
it comes with it, yeah.
Yeah. I love the classic look of the gauges.
Yeah.
I love that the steering wheel actually looks like it's kind of old school too.
Yeah.
Right
yeah.
on, man.
No, it
yeah.
all plays well together.
Yeah, and then you've got full blown stereo, like full
Yeah,
system.
just
huh?
hit a button and it's Bluetooth off your phone, and yeah, the system rocks in this thing.
So normally I'd put them on the lift and we'd kind of go underneath and take a look at the underside of it, but
Okay.
you've got something really unique in your bed, and it's kind of like a peekaboo effect. So instead, I'd kind of like to just kind of take a look at it from what you've done on top.
No problem.
All right, let's do it.
Couldn't afford the rest of the sheet metal work, so kind of left it open. I built a few trucks before this, and people always want to see the work. You know what I mean?
Right.
So to me, I wanted to just leave it exposed. The last C10 I built had a automatic open and close bed
Okay.
on it, and that's
Yeah.
cool because it does that finish. But I don't know. I just wanted to leave it open. I was thinking of plexiglass, but I don't want to be getting underneath to clean it off and
Oh,
stuff
right.
like that.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
left it open so people could actually enjoy what goes into building something that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Something
yeah. I
different,
mean, with
so.
a slam truck, you don't get to really show it off
Yeah,
very
and
easily,
that's
right?
exactly why. So,
Yeah.
you know, people always say the same thing when you see other guys or somebody building a truck on IG or social media. It's like they show their frame, and it's like they'd be ashamed to put a cab on it because you
Right.
lose the whole
Yeah, you
whole
kind of
deal.
cover everything up,
Yeah.
right?
So my idea was, you know, let's leave it open and
Well, I mean, think about it this way, right? Like we build rear ends.
Yeah.
And on something like this, you would normally never see it.
you never see it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
on something, I mean, you must get all kinds of different compliments on this because, I mean, we went with our turn 9 rear end, which is already something different than a standard 9-inch, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got the Porterbuilt chassis too, and everything's so nicely powder coated. You must get comments all the time.
Oh yeah, people love the craftsmanship of it all together. Your rear end, the work of the chassis, you know, the cantilever shocks that Porterbuilt did, the rear sway bar, the Watts link with the billet arms, you know, and you got old anvils, custom exhaust lane pretty much on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Boyd's Welding hooked us up with a tank.
Right,
so.
right. Well, this is artwork.
Yeah.
I mean, really, when it boils down to it, man. I
Cool.
mean, you've done an amazing job with this. It's super. Like, I just can't stop staring at it. And that's. I mean, you probably have people that just come over and just start staring
Oh
at
yeah,
the bed all day
you
long.
get
huh?
the crowds. You got the crowds of people that come and ask questions, and that's the cool part about being a car guy. You know, is the one-on-one you get with people asking questions, and a lot of them want to learn, and they want to get some ideas from you or help and stuff like that, and that's what makes it really fun.
Yeah.
And that's why I do it. It's more of a hobby, and I just like thinking outside the box, like what's been done and what hasn't been done,
Right.
and what would set this apart from the last 20 trucks I just seen. You know?
Yeah. Does it ride super low like this too, or?
Well,
you know?
with the airlift system on it, it has 3 presets, so I set one that's about an inch off the ground, so it's got to make sure it's pretty level. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, and that's pretty cool for cruising around. You go to a big car show that allows you to drive around, and you know you're looking good as you're lower. The center preset ride height is about 5 inches from the bottom of the frame.
Okay.
And then you got an all the way up setting, you know, go up driveways or whatnot. But
Speed bumps and.
yeah, speed bumps and whatnot.
Got it.
You know, people always ask that famous line. 'Cause right now it's laying on the frame, and people, you know, you post a picture and truck's ruined, and how do you drive it that low? And it's like, you know,
That's what air ride's for.
yeah, that's what air ride's for. A lot of people don't get the whole air ride thing, and
Yeah.
you have your old school hot rod guys that aren't your air ride guys yet. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
And
Yeah.
they don't get the whole idea of the look of it laid out when you're parked at a show or showing off the truck. They just think it's that low and it's ruined. You know, or they say, hey, it's hydraulics because they don't know the air
Oh,
ride thing.
yeah.
So as the newer generations come in, I think you'll be seeing probably a lot more air ride setups because people want that look of the low and adjustability. So it's pretty
Right on.
cool.
Right on. Well, I'd like to actually take a ride in it if you're down for that,
Yeah.
and actually just kind of experience what it's like to ride around in something this low.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
cool. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
man.
No
Cool.
worries.
All right. Awesome. Thank
Let's
you.
get at it.
And it does smell like a baseball mitt in here, bro. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Hey.
Those vibrant mufflers, you said they're vibrant?
Vibrant, yeah.
That's a totally different sound, dude.
Yeah, totally different.
That like, I almost feel like it's like old school hot rod. You know what I mean? Like 50, Chevy or something like that. And you drive this thing a lot, huh?
I drive it a lot, yeah.
How many miles do you think you got on this?
I think I probably put, according to the speedometer, 1,400, 1,500 since I built it.
And how long ago was that?
Maybe last SEMA? Was it 2019?
Okay. So like a year, really?
Like a year, yeah.
Oh, dude, I feel like driving to Vegas right now, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's comfy in here.
Yeah. We can go get a drink.
Hey, which way?
Nothing scrapes.
No, we're about an inch off the ground right now.
Wow. So everything's tucked up underneath the cab,
everything's tucked up underneath.
Oh, dude, that's dope.
Yeah.
Woo!
So what do you think?
Dude, I love this truck, man.
It's pretty cool.
I want it.
Dude, I've turned down 3 offers. For
No way, dude.
Yeah.
This is the keeper, huh?
Yeah, one at SEMA, one at LST, and some other dudes randomly hit me up. And
Yeah.
he's like, "What's it gonna take?" I said, "Nope,
Not happening.
Not happening."
It's the keeper.
It's the keeper, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you built it right. It's the one I would want to keep too, dog.
Yeah,
So that's
no,
why everybody keeps hitting you up.
Yeah, it's a fun truck. I think what makes it unique is like you could build a frame, you could order the wheels, you could do all the new fabrication to it, but I've been looking online for a buddy of mine for the same style truck.
You never see these.
I can't find it anywhere.
No way, man.
And I'll
You never
find
see
one.
these.
This one came with actual moldings on the side that were perfect condition. They just needed to be repolished.
Yeah.
You could hardly find them.
You won't be able to find them.
You won't be able to find them.
Yeah. It's either shave them or whatever, you know?
Yeah, that's the one
Make
thing.
a ride on the next ride.
That's the one thing that Dodge guys always tell me. They're like, "Where did you find the moldings at?" And I'm like, "They were on the truck when I bought it. The grill, just re-chromed it. It was in perfect condition, and it just pops."
Perfect, man.
Drop her down real quick.
Ooh. I feel like a princess. Thank you for lowering it for me.
Yeah, no worries. Let me get the door for you.
Yeah, would you? Because I don't know if this is gonna.
You gotta push it forward.
Oh, see, I need direction too. It's Dodge. It's got to be weird, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't be normal. Well, dude, thanks, man.
Hey, brother. No worries.
I appreciate you bringing it out.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a Currie customer, dude.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, dude.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Glad you guys like it.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you on the road.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, brother.
Cool.
See you. If you like this video, subscribe here. If you want to see more Currie Garage, click here. And for more Currie content, right here.